Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today's Timeless Pick a Card is answering the question, what makes you so special? So this could have to do anything to do with your personality, your talents, your skills. So let's look into it. We have 3 piles today. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile, and see you at your pile. Welcome pile 1 if you chose this card, Lifting the Veil. It says, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. Okay, so right off the bat, I see that you are someone, sorry, I'm not sure if you're able to see that. You are someone who questions things, right? You want to know the truth, you're a truth seeker, and you also, something's telling me that you lift the veil for other people too. You get other people to question everything. Everything unaligned must go. So there's a lot of mental activity that I see here. You could have strong Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart. You are definitely a fast processor when it comes to thoughts and communication. You're all about the truth, no matter how much it may hurt. You remove yourself from any toxicity, toxic energy, people. You are not afraid of cutting out of your life whatever is toxic or whatever is not for the highest good. And you got transparency. Yeah, of course. You're someone who is honest, authentic, genuine, and present. You're in the present moment. You're dealing with the present, not the past, not the future. You are exactly where you need to be, and you understand this very well. And you're just an open book is what I see here. You're very honest with people about who you are, how you feel. What you see is what you get. The number 2 could be relevant to you here. You live by your, whatever you say is what you do. You practice what you preach. People can see your motives. There's nothing hidden there. You live in your truth is what I'm seeing here. And we have the otter spirit, you're never alone. People feel like, maybe because the way you express yourself and you're so transparent, so authentic about what you're going through, how you deal with things, people feel like they're not alone. You make people feel like they're not alone in life, that other people are also going through what they're going through. They feel a lot of love coming from you as well. The number 42 and the number 6 could be relevant to you. And you could be someone who is never alone. Like, people really feel drawn to your energy here. Because people know that when they go to you, you don't sugarcoat, they're met with the truth. And that feels really good. That feels, it feels safe because they know that they know that they're not going to be fooled by you. And it makes them feel safe and loved by knowing that they'll always get the truth from you. Yeah, and compassion. So you are someone very compassionate. You have a big heart. And a very healing heart. And you're very healing and soothing to other people's heart. So when people come in contact with you, they feel very healed on a heart level. It's almost like they feel it's okay to feel what they're feeling or go through what they're going through. They feel understood. You make people understood. Understood. Also, partly because you're so open about what you go through as well. The number 23 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. You bring a lot of change to people's lives, a lot of healing, change through healing. You're very peaceful. You bring people a lot of peace. When people come into contact with you, they realize there really is no need to worry. Everything will work out. That's how they feel when they're in your presence. We have rock bottom here, so it seems like you have hit rock bottom. Or people, when they come into contact with you, are people who are currently hitting rock bottom. We have angel. You're an angelic presence in people's lives. You help people who need you, who come to you, and you have no expectation of a return here. So you're very generous about giving love and help, and your compassion, your time, your honest opinion and insight. And it's like you are people's guardian angel. You're like this angel that comes into people's lives and bring them peace when they're not feeling at their best, when they're at their worst. We have write, so you could have a really good talent with writing. And if you put those skills to use, if you write honestly, authentically, genuinely, and transparently, you're going to be able to help a lot of people. So you have a special talent for writing something from a very genuine place. And whatever you write about is like this angelic help for people who are feeling at rock bottom. And you have this ability to, whenever it is that you did hit rock bottom or you do hit rock bottom, if you write, it will help you feel at peace. It is very healing to you. 6 of Swords. Yes, you're definitely a very healing presence. You have this ability to transmute energy, to take things from, and you're very good at communicating. There's something about the way you communicate that's very healing. The way you talk to people, the way you listen to people, the way you write. Your words are very healing. Your words, like let's say if you write a book here on healing, or a very healing book, where you share your honest and you're transparent about your own path, then this will help other people move away from the turbulence in their life, from the struggles. You really have this ability to take yourself first and foremost to calmer waters and move away from the turbulence, and you have this ability to help other people do the same with their lives. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and it says God the kindest giver. So you have a lot of kindness and you're very giving, you're very healing again. And you have this ability to transmute your own energy so that you have this ability to heal your own self, your own body. It's almost like you see very clearly into a problem and you know how to solve it, and you see very clearly into something where you can give people insight into their problem. It's almost like you see very clearly, like you could almost diagnose even a physical disease, a mental problem, or a spiritual problem. You have this insight. It's almost like before someone goes to the doctor, you can give them your spiritual insight into the situation. You can even point something out which people can tell the doctor, their doctor, what to look for. Like if something is not being seen in tests or exams, or something didn't come to mind, you could come in and have people look at something that's not that obvious. So you would do well working with doctors to do that extra diagnosis that is more metaphysical. And this is something you could even end up writing about, but you have a very healing ability where you see clearly into situations. Like, let's say even you're a doctor, so you would have that extra sensory ability to see beyond the physical, to explain what could be going on with the body. Eight of Materials, yeah, you're very well balanced. You have a good balance between the practical and the metaphysical, the unseen, your spirituality. It's like even if you do drop a few balls, most of them you keep things in balance. It seems like you have this ability to juggle many things at once, multitask, and get everything done, at least most of it, in one day, let's say. And then you don't procrastinate. Let's say you have 8 things to do, you will do 5 in that day, and then the other 3 the next day. Whatever work you put into something, you get well rewarded. You're a hard worker. And you're very dedicated. You're very dedicated to, first of all, helping others, but also helping yourself and your own goals here. So there's a really nice balance here within you. Have Page of Water. You could also have Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer in your chart. You are very intuitive. Yes, that really helps you see through things and situations. It's that intuition that works really well, but then you put in the practical steps to go with it. You don't just leave it in the metaphysical, or you follow through with your intuition, and you're very sensitive to energy. You're very friendly too. You could be very artistic. You could use this insight that you have in your art. If you are an artist, your art is very healing. If that art is writing something, or painting, whatever it is that you do, or speaking, it could involve anything artistic, then this brings people a lot of healing through your art, through your creations. And you have heightened psychic abilities. You're very friendly. You're a very loving person, basically. And because of that, you have very loving, healing, soothing words. And because of this, people are very drawn to your energy. It's almost like you can express the truth in a very loving way, but it's still the truth. Okay, Pile 1, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Don't forget to save the video if you want to watch it later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all. Bye. Welcome, Pile 2. If you chose this Lost Lands card here, it says soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Okay. So you have a few psychic gifts here. You may have these memories of past lives, or even Atlantis or Lemuria. Maybe you do identify with Atlantis and Lemuria. Your soul has these memories, and you have these gifts that you had in those other lifetimes and existences. The unseen. Yes, you are mysterious, highly psychic. And there's a lot you don't understand, but you're very comfortable with the mystery, is what I'm seeing here. Take a leap of faith, grasshopper spirit. You could have a beautiful voice, a nice singing voice. With the grasshopper there, the number 30 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. But I'm seeing that you are someone who, even though you can't see things or get proof of things right away, your intuition and your psychic abilities are so strong that you follow your intuition and you take those leaps of faith based on what your intuition is telling you. So I'm seeing you are fearless. You're fearless. That's really nice. It means you have a high vibration. You're high vibrational. Courage. Yes, of course. You're very brave, very courageous, fearless. As I was saying, high vibrational. It's almost like something is imprinted in your soul's memory that allows you to move forward into the unseen, because there are memories within yourself, your subconscious, that are telling you it's going to be okay. In the past life, you've been through something that could be really scary, but then after the fact, you realize there was really nothing to be scared about. And so you just live very merrily, like the Fool energy, happy-go-lucky energy. You just want to enjoy life. You're someone who you're looking for happiness, enjoyment. That's your focus in this lifetime. And people feel very merry, very happy around you. And it's almost like you infuse people, you inspire people to take leaps of faith, to be courageous. So when people come into contact with you, it's like their vibration is automatically raised by being in your presence, and they just feel fearless around you. You have Yamanya, golden opportunity. Yeah, important doors are opening for you right now. So it's like you get a lot of opportunities and you really seize them. You don't let opportunities pass you by. You seize the opportunities and the doors of opportunity that open for you. And because of that, you get many. I would say you're someone very lucky. Coming to life, yeah. You're this very vital energy. You have this ability to reinvent yourself, come out of the mud. When people think that, where is pile number 2? What have they been up to? They can't see you at times because you are, doing you, and you're not always this social butterfly. Sometimes you are, sometimes you will come to the surface and people will see you, but other times people have no idea what you're doing, and what you're doing is manifesting golden opportunities. And you don't have this need to constantly be around other people. But then when you do, you shine brightly and people see that you're doing really well, and then you inspire people. All of a sudden, when people thought that, you wouldn't amount to anything, or you weren't, you just disappeared off the face of the earth, and then all of a sudden you come, it's almost like you only show up when you're feeling ready to show up and when you can inspire people. You're not someone who likes people to see exactly what you're going through when you're not feeling very good, but you take these moments to really transform yourself and sit with your energy and take those deep dives. I'm also feeling a hermit to a full energy where you have these times where you go within. I'm seeing this lone wolf energy, like you're very self-reliant. You're not codependent at all. And when you do come out to the surface, you're just shining and you're glowing, and people really admire you. And they just ask themselves, how does this person do this? How do they do it? All by themselves. I'm not saying you don't have a few people around you that you rely upon, but mostly you just solve things. It's between you and spirit, between you and your higher self. The number 29 and the number 2 could be relevant to you. It's almost like you always have a solution. Storytellers. Yeah, you're a good storyteller. It says you have the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. You could be a good songwriter, singer, again, singer-songwriter, or musician too. So you're a good storyteller. People like to hear your story of how you hit rock bottom and you rose back up, because it's inspiring. And maybe you spend a lot of time creating, and then people just see your creation and they're just wowed. Yeah, you have this ability to clear and shield your energy, to forgive and let go of what is weighing on your energy. You just don't allow it in your energy. You're constantly renewing your energy. You're constantly detoxing from people, places, situations, circumstances, thoughts, patterns of behavior that no longer serve your highest good or the highest good around you. So and your courage is just renewed, because one thing you clear and shield your energy from is fear, constantly. It's not that you don't feel it, you do, but you know how to transmute it. Ace of Wands, you're always onto something new, positive, motivating. You're always this spark of inspiration to others, and you always have this spark of inspiration. The Fool, yeah, that's your energy. You could have Aries in your chart. The number 1, you're always starting new beginnings, something, will and new beginnings. You have a strong will, and you're very divinely guided and assisted in your difficult situations, life situations, and big things that you want to achieve. Very positive energy here. 3 of Inspiration. You know when it's the right time to move or to wait. You trust that your ships are coming in. You always see things on the bright side. And you trust in divine timing with the wheel there. You trust that everything will work out in perfect timing. And you're always thinking about the next positive change. You see change as positive. And you know that good luck is on your side, and it is. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. You could have the 4 elements, earth, water, fire, and air in your chart. You could have a very well-balanced zodiac chart, astrological chart. You could almost have all of the signs with planets there, very well-balanced energy. But a lot of fire, I'm seeing Aries and Sagittarius. So pile number 2, that was your reading. That's what makes you special. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section. If you feel this is not your pile, go ahead and choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose this Child of the Cosmos card, you have the intelligence of the universe lies within you. So you're a very intelligent person. You're claircognizant, meaning either you just know things, there's an inner knowing, You follow your heart. You're very confident. You're emotionally intelligent. There's a lot of emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. I'm not going to focus on academic or practical intelligence, but I feel you're very well-rounded, spiritually, practically, emotionally, mentally, physically. Very balanced energy I'm seeing here, because you have this universal intelligence. You know where you've come from. It's almost like you've already digged it. You already looked into your starseed origins, possibly a light worker. If you haven't, go check out my starseed pick a cards here on the channel, my light worker pick a cards here on the channel. But it's like you walk in this knowing through life, and it's definitely a major form of intelligence that lies within you. You just know things. You just know things. Atlantis, you could have had a past life in Atlantis, and it says rapid development, excellence, and success. So it's almost like anything you do, or you put your energy and your focus toward, grows very quickly. You do it very, very well. There's an excellence to it, and then it turns out to be successful. The number 19 and the number 1 could be relevant. I'm also hearing whatever you touch turns to gold. You have giraffe spirit. So you could like the giraffe, or it could be your animal totem, animal spirit. And it says see the big picture. You have this ability to see the big picture. Big picture thinking. I'm seeing possibly a connection to Africa that you may have here. Maybe wanting to go on a safari. Maybe you have maybe you're tall. We have security. It's almost like you intuitively know what to do to create security in your life, and people feel very secure in your presence. Like if you're a boss or if you're a leader of sorts, people feel very safe in following you, because they feel like if they're connected to you, they will be successful too. If they follow your advice, it will bring them success, because they see you as whatever you do, you're excellent at it, and you have this big picture in mind. Genius, yeah. You have some form of genius in you. We have the number 29 twice. So repeated number 29, 29, angel number, check that out. You're very generous at the same time. You don't do everything for yourself, and that's part of your intelligence, is that you know that you're not alone, and we're all interdependent. You know that we all need each other, and so you're a good team player as well as a good leader. You lead by example. Your mind is very sharp, and this genius comes from the higher realms. You receive a lot of downloads from the higher realms, and you're able to communicate this and put these things into practice, and they come out as genius ideas. You have epiphanies, breakthroughs, sudden light bulb moments here that create security somehow. We have Hathor and receptivity. So it seems like you have mastered your feminine energy of using your intuition, manifesting and allowing things to come to you by becoming this human magnet, by allowing yourself to receive. And then as you receive, you're filled with energy, but you receive from the higher realms, and then you're able to give to others. So you understand that you need to fill your cup before you can fill other people's cup. You understand that you can't drain your resources by spending time with people who drain you if you're not giving a lot to yourself first. So there's a balance in you that you understand that yes, you can give, but you only allocate a certain amount of time in your day to give, because the rest of the time you're giving to yourself so that you can never run out. You understand the law of attraction, how it works, and the law of assumption. Your self-concept is very strong. Your self-confidence, your self-worth. You're very secure in who you are. You know who you are. And that is the source of your power. That is why you could be a mother, doesn't have to be, or just a very nurturing energy. Something in you, your center is very, very stable, and people come to you to feel that stability. Education. So maybe you have a higher level education. Even if you don't, it seems like you do to other people, because whatever you don't know, you just go and learn, and you're always learning. Possibly like to read a lot. The number 35 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 8. You definitely know how to create financial stability and stability in your life. You're always learning about new ways to create stability and abundance, generate abundance. It's almost like whatever you read in those books, it comes alive. You know how to make it come alive. You have child divine. You've been super spiritually connected ever since you were born. You have a very special connection with your higher self and spirit, the divine. And you're very persistent. You're not someone who gives up. You keep going even though most people would give up. When you keep going. 10 of Pentacles, you know how to generate wealth. You have the Midas touch. You know how to create stability, financial independence, wealth, a legacy. You know what it takes to be responsible. You are a very responsible person, someone people can depend on, rely on. And if you're not feeling this energy yet, know that this is the energy that you're in, and this is your potential of creating wealth for yourself and others, and being this really stable energy people go to for help, financial advice. 10 of Pentacles again, same card, different decks. Yeah, you do the work. You're not lazy. You work on yourself. You're not a victim to your circumstances. You don't blame other people for what you've been through. You could give jobs to people, and people feel very protected when they're around you. You're this very protective energy, and people feel inspired to persist, and inspired by your persistence, by how excellently you do things, by your genius, by how they're just inspired by how you attract things the way you do, and how you use your intuition. Like if someone is struggling to keep a job or find a job, you would be someone they could go for advice for, like going to an interview or how to write their resume, and it's almost like you know exactly what to say to give advice to people to protect them against leading their life toward disaster. 4 of Inspiration, you create a lot of balance and stability and to your immediate family, to your friends, to your household. You know how to create a good environment around you, balanced one. You could be on a twin flame journey. Ace of Earth. Yes, you just know how to create abundance and to keep it coming. You know how to start promising business ventures. You're really good at dealing with the practical side of life, but you're very connected to the spiritual. So you're like this bridge between heaven and earth. You're this bridge between the unseen and the tangible. And you can ground manifestations. Whatever you can imagine, you can materialize. So you would be a good business owner, entrepreneur, boss, leader, as well as team player. But people really look up to you for advice. Maybe you're a teacher. Maybe people feel like they have a lot to learn with you about stability, how to create their own stability, how to create balance in their life and attract in the blessings, possibly how to purchase a home, how to get to that point through financial, spiritual advice. It's almost like you give people perspective. You put them into perspective, into the right mind frame, so that they can attract stability, security, even wealth into their life. And it's almost like you inspire people through your example, through your teachings, how to manifest what it is that they want in their life and how to manifest effectively. It's almost like you open up this door that of things that people never thought about before. It's almost like you help people awaken their own genius. You're a very old soul, very wise, very stable in who you are. You know who you are. And you're very focused on the bigger picture, on bigger things. So pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you today. If it didn't resonate, go choose another pile. If it did resonate, let me know how in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save the video if you want to watch it again later. Share the video with someone you feel may need this message. Bless you all and see you soon. Bye for now.